Hi, Mónica Fernandes with Evolution Essentials. In this video, I'm going to be talking about why essential oils are so bad for you in 2020 and what you must research instead. They're so bad, they're terrible. They're terrible. I'm going to tell you why. Stick around till the end because I have a free gift for you. Whether you're in a pandemic times or crisis times, they kind of equate to the same thing. We are stressed out all the time. Whether it is that you're afraid of going out, getting sick, touching things. Now we have all of these rules. You have to wear a mask. You have to be at a distance from people and everything else. Anxiety is at an all-time high. Divorce rates have skyrocketed. And it's normal for you to want to try natural solutions. I'm a huge fan of natural solutions. I'm a huge fan of essential oils specifically. And why are they bad for you? And this is the conundrum. I'm telling you, they're bad. They're really bad. Why is that? The truth is that essential oils right now are trendy. They're super trendy. Everybody and their mother sells essential oils. Go to the grocery store, go to your pharmacy, go to your big department or outlet stores. They have them. Go on Amazon. There's a plethora of options. The problem is, and this is the reason that they're so bad for you, is that over 85% of essential oils are not pure. They're adulterated. Now, adulterated doesn't mean that they're cheating on something, even though that it could, because it just basically means that they've been messed with, they've been tampered with. So either they've been cut with something, it could be that they've been cut with olive oil. So imagine instead of having 100% pure essential oil in there, you might have 1 or 2%, and then the rest being, you know, a carrier oil like sweet almond oil. Or the problem is that you can't trust most places for your essential oil source. Why do I say that? Because if you cannot buy an oil from a place where you know exactly what's in the bottle, aside from the stuff that's just written on the bottle, you can write anything on a bottle. Nobody's checking this. There's no standard. No one is checking what's in the bottle in terms of what's written on the bottle. You can basically put 100% essential oil there, or 100% pure essential oil, and it's really not a lie technically if there's 1% of it, except it's not 100%, is it? It's 100%. The 1% is 100% of essential oil, but the rest is not. So if you are looking to use essential oils as natural solutions to either diffuse, put on your skin, or ingest, okay, and we're going to be talking about ingest in just a minute, please, 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 you need to buy your oils from a reputable source, not Amazon. There is no way that a bottle of frankincense, for example, which is it's an essential oil with high anti-inflammatory properties, that basically is sourced from very remote places on this planet, and it's the result of a resin. Do you know what a resin is? A resin is when you scorch a tree, and after a time, this resin forms, and you have to remove this resin. And there's only a few places, very few places on Earth that can actually that have these trees that you can obtain frankincense from. So if you find online or somewhere, anywhere, a bottle of frankincense, like say a 15 milliliter bottle of frankincense for $10, I can guarantee you that it's a fake one. It's fake. It's probably all synthetic inside, and it's really easy in a lab for chemists to duplicate, mimic, basically make synthetic copies of essential oils. So if I were you, I would research essential oil companies. That means companies that's all they do is essential oils. The one that I use, actually, you can get 25% off of the essential oil brand that I use by going into the description. And the reason that I chose this company is because they actually have partnerships, exclusive partnerships with farms and places of where the essential oil material comes from. So basically, it's organically grown. There's a quality control in place. that they value science and education at a high level, and that apart from their in-house lab, where they can actually do all of these tests to the essential oils to test for purity, they actually outsource their reports, the chemical reports, to third-party labs. So if you are able to get a third-party lab report on the chemical components of what's in your bottle, the exact bottle that you bought, then I would say it's more safe than not to use that essential oil. Now, if you can't do this, I would say really toss it. So, stressful times. You're really stressed out? I have this video right here on the 8 top essential oils that you can use for anxious feelings. Another thing that you have to be aware of is that the good companies out there of essential oils sometimes are sold on Amazon, and that's not a good thing. For example, the one that I use, the essential oils have to come directly from them, because there is no other hands that are messing with the oils. And it's actually not okay to sell them through Amazon. So the people that are selling these oils through Amazon, it's really easy to take a bottle of essential oil that's empty, remove the orifice reducer, that's the dropper thing that just makes it go one drop at a time, and then buy on Amazon new droppers and new caps that are sealed. So when you actually screw it, it seals it, and it gives it the impression that it's brand new, and then sell it on Amazon. So what happens is that if you're getting really good quality brand oils from Amazon, most likely they've been tampered with. It's not the stuff that's inside. That's why it's best to get your essential oils directly from the company, from the source of the essential oils. And if they're not an essential oil company, that means that they don't actually source these oils. They use third parties to obtain these oils, and that's more hands being exchanged. So the essential oils are bad for you because most likely there's only a small percentage, about 15%, let's say 15 to 20%, that are actually safe to use. So if you're getting your oils in different places, most likely they're adulterated. And if you want to use essential oils for therapeutic purposes, or to either breathe them in, put on your skin, or ingest them, you should not be getting them from your corner pharmacy or your corner grocery store or anything like that. Make sure you stick around until the end, because I have a free gift for you. So let's talk about ingestion for a second. I don't recommend that you use ingestion of essential oils. There's different reasons for this. One is that they're probably not pure essential oils, and they're not safe to ingest. And secondly, you're not an essential oil expert, so you don't know how to apply this stuff. So if you can talk to an aromatherapist or to an essential oil expert that knows exactly what to do with these oils, then it's not safe for you to do it. And essential oils are very concentrated, highly volatile compounds. That means that you only need a little bit to go a long way. That means 1 to 2 drops does a lot to your entire body. So you have to really be careful on how you're using them. That means breathing them, okay? You don't want to bring more toxic stuff into your home. So you want to make sure that those oils are safe. And then you put them on your skin. I usually always say to dilute them on your skin with a carrier oil. It doesn't matter if your skin is not sensitive or not. You want to dilute them. And the reason for that is that the absorption is more effective as if you're not diluting them. And I'm going to talk about dilution in another video, so you can wait for that. Make sure that you subscribe right here so you can be notified every week by clicking the bell. So you did the subscribe on the red button, the bell, that's that little yellow bell, so you can be notified of whenever I upload a new video. Watch this video next on the 5 ways to use essential oils for stress relief during pandemic times. So number 3 is that not every essential oil is ingestible. If the essential oil does not have a supplemental box in the bottle saying that, put 1 drop in 4 fluid ounces of water or something like that, then it's hazardous. A lot of essential oils, you'll notice, have the do not ingest, for external use only, and that's probably because they're just not pure. Okay, so but also there's a bunch of essential oils that are toxic. It doesn't matter how pure they are. They would be toxic for anybody to ingest them. So you really need to be educated on essential oils about this. So if you don't have access to an essential oil expert or a professional aromatherapist, then I would really keep away from ingesting the oils. And that is why they can be really bad for you if you are messing around with things like this. I hear about people being allergic to essential oils and things like that. Most likely you have a reaction or an allergy because the oil is not pure, it's synthetic, or it's contaminated, or there's just something not kosher with the oil. If you're using oils adequately, which means less is more, and you only need a little bit. So if you're using too much of it, anybody's going to have probably a sensitive reaction, and you have to be really careful. Essential oils are chemicals. They're chemicals from nature. So you have to be really careful dealing with chemicals, period. It doesn't matter where they come from, if they're synthetically made or nature made them. So you have to make sure that it's not dangerous for you to do it. So overuse of essential oils is bad, because if you do a lot, even if you have the best essential oils on the planet, you can abuse them and overuse them. If you use too much, your body just doesn't want it. It's going to have some sort of reaction. So you don't want to you want to use them. It's like driving a car. You want to be able to have a license and know what you're doing before you get behind the wheel and drive somewhere. So the same thing with essential oils. You really need to know a lot more. That's why education is so important. And if you want to find out more about essential oils as a beginner, please check this video right here. That's going to help you with that. If you haven't already done, I really appreciate you being here. So give me a like and feel free to share with your friends. I'd love that. The more people coming to my channel, the more content I'm going to be creating in the future. If you're new to the essential oil world and you want me to help you, please get in touch with me. Go to my description and you'll see how to get in touch with me. I hope you got major value from this video. Comment below with your favorite essential oil to use.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends. See you next time.